Oysters have been around for a long, long time, and oysters, they are very delicious. These these bivalves are, they have their house in a rock. Who would think that you would find a rock that you can pop open and find a mussel on the inside? Well, this particular mussel is it acts as a filter. It filters the water to be able to feed itself. And there are many people in this United States of America and across this world eat oysters. But there are many people too who cannot get past the way they look. Oysters can be very intimidating, because they have a slimy texture. If you could compare it to, you can compare it to, like the little slop, the the little, what you call it, the little flubber, gooey looking stuff that can go through your fingers that children play with. It has that texture. There is slimy. It also has a texture of mucus. It also looks creepy. It's grayish looking. It's like a white milkish looking color, or sometimes it's clear but grayish milky look. It has that about it. But oysters are, to me, oysters are very, very delicious. Oysters, on the other hand, can be very, very dangerous too. If they're eaten in the non-R months, and if you get them off the Gulf of the Gulf Coast, they carry a bacteria or salmonella. So you really, really have to be careful, especially women that are pregnant. You have to be careful in eating bivalves, in eating oysters. But then too, if you really look at it, oysters can be healthy. It's good in zinc, it's good in vitamin 12, and it's a good aphrodisiac. Listen up, man. um, Oysters, they are bivalves, and they're good to eat, especially cold, especially if you can put them on ice. Serve them nice and cold on a half shell. They're very, very salty because, remember, they are bivalves. They soak up the water. They act like a sponge. They filter the water. If you can call it, they technically try to clean the waters or clean the oceans, but that's impossible. But they are bivalves, and that's how they eat. That's how they get their nourishment and all their food. They filter it over their gills. I can remember growing up as a child. My father used to own this restaurant. It was a seafood market slash oyster bar, and I can remember a lot of people coming up to the bars, and the guys used to get back there and they shucking the oysters and open it up on a half shell, and they used to serve them with lemon juice, Tabasco, cocktail sauce, and horseradish. And I'm looking at them like, well, why are they eating this slimy looking stuff? They take that stuff, they put all the condiments on top of that oyster, and then they make sure they loosen the membrane off the shell, and they take it and they slurp it. They slurp this oyster. They swallow it down. Some even chew it. I had to try it, and I'm glad I did. Oysters are very good. They are very, very good. To me, I love them. I can eat them by the dozen. So the next time you go to an oyster bar, get you some oysters. Get them on a half shell. Get you a couple of dozens. But if you're a beginner, try one, and let's see what happens from there. My information was cited, or my sources came from eHow and also Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Sorry about that. Came from Wikipedia, the encyclopedia off the internet.